Hey everyone, this is Pankaj with you. Today I am going to show you about Pfpx, that is Professional Flight Planner X plus Aivlasoft EAB plus my small flight on FSX using PMDG 737800. I am going to fly from EBBR to EHAM. This is not a tutorial, this is just a you may say just a flight with complete flight planning the flights, routes and everything, and just a small demo that how we can do all that. So starting from Pfpx, and then at the same time I will be using Aivlasoft EFB also to do the flight planning and route planning. So let us start here, and starting from configuring aircrafts, how we can add aircrafts. Though I already have aircraft, but for just for a demonstration that how you can add the aircraft, I am going to show you. You can either click here and click aircraft manager and choose from here new aircraft, or you can even click on this and then click new aircraft and to add your new aircraft. So clicking new aircraft, here it is. You can give the details here regarding your aircraft. So for example, I am going to use add A321 212. Okay, I am going to use Airbus 321, and I am giving my registration number like IND 738. Actually IND 738 is my common usual permanent call sign even, so I always use IND 738. So registration I am giving IND, tail number 738, and Airbus is already here. Engines, it is taking itself from the description. Weight I want in lbs, you can use either kgs or lbs. I prefer taking in lbs. Length I like to have in feet instead of meters. Altitude also in feet. Then empty weight is takes everything itself. Capacity you can change if you wish, but I am not going to make any changes. I am not going deep into it. And performance also taken by itself, fixed taxi fuel and all that. I am not going to mention all that. I am rest is fine. And minimum runway length, I think I should mention here. Minimum runway length I will give to 8,000 feet. Okay, it will not, if you type any thing like FT or alphabet, it will not take. So just type the number numeric here and it will take itself. And yeah, you see that validity and all that, and it is okay. Now coming to this part, equipment configuration. You can choose what equipment you want to add to your aircraft, turbine and all that. ILS, I'm even not going to bother much about these two. PBN, no, I'm not going to touch anything of that. Add ETOPS. Okay, fine. Let me save this and save aircraft. Okay, here it says that IND is already taken, so overwrite it. No, I don't want to mess up. So instead of registration IND, I better type uh, air. Okay, let me take air instead of, because it is Airbus, so I am taking air as my registration, and let us see if it will take or not. Save aircraft. Yeah, it has been taken, and now we can see in the list, clicking here, aircraft database, and you see that Air 738 Airbus has been added. That's it. That's all about it, and I have other aircrafts. I am not going to use Airbus because I don't have joystick yoke. I use keyboard mouse to fly my aircraft, and it is difficult to fly Aerosoft Airbus using keyboard and mouse, so I don't bother for it. If you don't want any of the aircraft from the list, you can even delete them. Choose the aircraft and click delete, and it will remove your aircraft from the list. That's all about it, about adding an aircraft. I already have 77, 800, 77, 900 and 777, 300 Boeing planes. Apply. Okay, so I am going to use Boeing 77 800, which is already added to my aircraft, to my aircraft fleet, and here I am going to start my flight plan. You can either click add, and then clicking here, just clicking add will open the schedule editor through which you can plan your flight, or you can click new to start your new flight. Either ways. So getting back, I am going to use add to describe more easier way in pop-up in the pop-up schedule editor. Okay, here it is. As I told that I used to use IND as my permanent call sign, and IND 78. So IND is my airliner, and I am using 738 as my flight number, and commercial flight number I am giving IND 738, which is the combination of airliner and my flight number. And here I am going to start my flight from EBBR to, as now here you see, as we have typed EBBR, it marked EBBR on the map here, and going to EHAM, and this itself take it as international flight, because EBBR in Brazil, Belgium, and EHM is Amsterdam, Netherlands. So this will be international flight. And number of operations I am taking N non-scheduled. If you are doing scheduled, you can type click on schedule, or general aviation, you can even choose general aviation. Okay, let me take it as general aviation. And estimated departing time right now, okay, to check estimated departing time, I am going to use Aivlasoft. Here right now it is showing 1832, so sorry, so it is taking it as 1900 hours, and I am taking it as, I will change it to 1910 hours, that is 1910. just I need time so that I am because I am explaining the things at the same time, and you can even amend it if you are delaying, if you have some problem to take off within the time, you can even delay it. How? I will show you later. Now EET, it is taking 40 minutes itself. You can even change yourself manually also. Then first flight, is it your first flight, is it your last flight, whatever you can set as mention it here, but I am leaving it here. I don't want to mention what that even here. Now here, aircraft type. What type of aircraft you want to use, you can select it from your added aircraft list. As I say that I am going to use Boeing 737-800, so I will select my 738, and the 738, it will take itself that how many passengers, because you have already mentioned in your when you were configuring your aircraft. Maximum cargo, I am not worrying about it because I will take it manually. It will take itself later. I'll do that later, and that's all about it. Nothing much to do, and I'll click save. And here my schedule, my plan is not plan is set, it is schedule. Now I'm going to plan the schedule. You can either open it double clicking here, or you can select this, whatever you want, like this or like this, and click on plan flight, and it will open all that. As we have already previously described the flight and aircraft, so nothing we have to do here. I am going to start payload. I am taking it as random payload, like I will assume I will get near about 161 passengers, perhaps something like that. You can just assume it. And adults out of 160, if I assume that I will get 161 passengers, so out of that, how many adults you want, how many children you want, and how many infants you want, you can mention it manually. Like I am taking 156 adults and 5 children and 0 infants. So as soon as you mention it, it is taking itself evaluate how many baggages are there. Now baggage is already taken. If you want some cargo, you can mention it here, how much cargo you want. For example, I am taking 4,000, but it is exceeding the maximum zero fuel weight, so it is marking that in red. So that is not a perfect, so I will reduce my cargo to 3,500, and as it is also exceeding, so let me reduce more. 3,000 is also going beyond zero fuel weight. 2,500 payload maximum minimum I am taking. $41 payload. No. Is that a mess? Let me check. 1360 2000. Wow. Now I am stuck here. Okay, 1000, it is saying 1000, 1500 is also good. Let me check more. 1750 is also going good, but if I am taking 2000, then it is exceeding. So let me check. 1900 exceeding, and if I check 1800 is good, going good. Okay. So I now here I will be having uh, 4616 lbs plus 1800 cargo, and my maximum zero fuel weight is not exceeding, and it is perfectly fine. Moving to fuel, I am taking ICAO policy. I'm not that is for European regulations, that is for international fuel plans, and you can go through it whatever you want. If you are flying within US region, you can use US region, Russian region, and European region, and all that. But I am taking international fuel rules, ICAO. That is the most easier for me because I am flying international. Or you can, yeah, you can even use EU, European regulation, because I'm in Europe. I will take it European regulation. Extra time, here it is extra time means how much time you will be taking during your taxiing, and if you are in emergency, if you are in if you have to divert your route, all that in procedure, or if your ATC ask you to go round to the airspace not empty, you the approach is not clear, so ATC may even ask you to go round, so you can just evaluate how much time you will be there in the airspace or on the ground. So in fact it is regarding airspace, so I'm just not taking too much, just taking 25. You can take it between 20 minutes to 40 minutes, not more than 40 minutes, because going beyond 40 minutes will be too much. I am taking 25 minutes extra time, assuming it. Extra fuel, I am not sure how much I should take it, so I'm just leaving it as it is. Hold time, you can mention whatever hold time during your taxing. Yeah, here you have to mention hold time during your taxing, because sometimes the aircraft is on approach, and ATC may ask you, the ground may ask you to hold before the runway, or might be the traffic on the taxiways and you are lined up, so you can just assume that how long, if there is too much traffic on the ground to the runway, then you can just assume how much time you can take, it will take you. For that I am taking I am assuming that maximum it will take 15 minutes, so I am mentioning 15 minutes here, and that's all. Taxi fuel, it is already mentioning taking it as taxi fuel 260. And release fuel, you can either select maximum or minimum. I am taking minimum. Release me minimum fuel weight, that how much minimum fuel I will require for hold the operation. That's it. ML, CDL and all that, I am not going to bother about this, not contingency time, contingency fuel. I am actually not much more, to be fact, I am not much familiar with this, so I am not bothering about this thing. So I have just taken did my fueling. Coming to route, if you know the waypoints, you can manually enter your waypoints. If you don't, you can just click on find, and it will find the route for you. So that's my I am selecting find route for me, and it already made a flight plan for me, which seems good, not so bad. So it is okay for me. Alternate destination. Now here you can select number of as many means four alternate destinations. I am taking just one. Excuse me, please. Okay. Now that was my friend. He is also watching me. Anyway, moving further. Alternate destination. You can select your alternate destination. I am taking only one alternate destination. Click on find, and here it will suggest your alternate destination, that is EHHV, and I am taking EHHV as my alternate destination. I will close it, manually mentioning it EHHV here, and route. I am not sure, so I will just click on find route, and it will automatically itself will find a route for me, and it's okay. But it is increasing. The distance increased to 80.8 nautical miles for that. I think we can check what waypoints are there, and it is Zanda, and then Palm, and then Palm to EHHV. I am keeping these waypoints in my mind, and now I am going to reduce my distance. I'll manually enter Zanda and Palm here. So for that I will click clear and manually enter here route Zanda and Palm, and build Palmer's Zanda, and apply, and apply. I hope, yeah, it worked for me. Oh my god, but where it has taken? I am not sure. It has taken to me. Okay, I am going to amend it. That is really funny. Clearing it, and let me take Palm. Manual edit. If I take EAM, and if I check build, then it is taking here, and apply. Okay, it has taken Palm here, and that's perfect. It has come to 32.3 nautical miles. That was funny. I am still laughing on that. Now it is perfect. We see that EHM, then going to like this, and nice. So we have built up the flight plan. Now I am going to validate. Click on validate here. It will, and then click validate. And here it is showing no error, so we can proceed ahead, and close. And here compute flight. Now it is giving me one warning, that is because of weather. Upper wind forecast not available, because my weather is still updating. So I am not ignoring this warning, and going back to schedule, and clicking on it, compute flight, and release. Okay, I click release, and now my flight plan has been released. So according to this, I have to take off at 1910 hours, and right now it is already 1848 hours. So let us find out if I will be able to do that within the time or not. If not, then I have to amend that time again. I have to reschedule that time again. Now after as my flight plan is released, so let us have a look here what it is all about. Clicking on details, it is giving trip 279 to, I'm not sure what the trip, that is the trip plan. I'm not sure what is trip related to. Continuous, okay, trip is related with the continuous and all that. I'm not bothered about it. Continuous percent, it itself calculate itself 5%. Alternate is taken 1219. I am not whole time hold. Oh, that is related with fuels. Okay, trip fuel 2797 lbs continuous, it is taking 418 lbs. Alternate distance, it will take 1219 lbs. Final reserves will be 2500 lbs, and whole time it will take 1254 lbs. Minimum takeoff fuel 8000, minimum extra 2090 lbs. Taxi, it will take for taxing to 260 lbs. Released, total released is 10,546. They have released 10,546 lbs for the complete operation. At EHM, I'll be having 7,359 lbs remaining, and payload I'm having 41,174 lbs. Fuel is 10,546 lbs. So that is my released fuel that I have to use for the operation. That's fine. Flight plan, it is giving me hold up, showing all the flight plan here, including my route and everything, my departure, arrival and all that. ATC, that will show when as I am online. It is giving the information about my flight plan, EHM and MEDARs and everything. Weather condition, weather warning, upper weather warning is already it said that it is not giving. So MEDARs is here. 1012 is the altimeter. I am not sure you guys know how to read the MEDARs or not, but I am just going to give a small brief description about this. First is EBBR, that is the destination airport. It is showing that MEDARs about destination. EBBR is the destination airport ICAO. 2817 20 Zulu, that is related. First three digits 281 is the wind direction, showing you the wind direction at it means the wind direction is from west 281 degree, and at 7 hours 20 according to 7 hours 20 minutes time, that is Zulu time. And here it is showing variable 220 degree It may vary between 281 to 220 at the speed of 8 knots. 220 degree at the speed of 8 knots, that is 08 is the wind speed, where it may vary between 281 to 220 degree. Few point is 48. Temperature, this 23 by 13 is temperature and dew point. Temperature is at EBBR is 23 and dew point is 13, and the altimeter is 1012. That's how you read your METAR. EHM METAR, 281 degrees 72 7 Zulu time, 7 hours 25 minutes. Wind condition is from 240 240 degree. Wind is from 240 degree at the speed of 9 knots. It will vary very well. V is denoted for variable. The variable will be between 180 to 310. The wind will wind very well between 180 to 300 at the to 310. Then few point is 035. Temperature is 23, dew point is 14, and altimeter is 1011 at EHAM. That is METAR. Okay, we have the information about destination and departure and destination. That's how we read METARs. NOTAM. Notification for NOTAM. The full form for NOTAM is, those who are familiar, it's fine, but to them who don't know what is NOTAM, NOTAM is notification to airman. Generated, this is when it is generated: EHM, EHSV, and origin. Can't retrieve NOTAMs for EBBR destination, and can't retrieve NOTAM for EHM. Okay, because warning, it is not working properly. It is still updating, and ADC is not available. Perhaps that could be another reason. Whatever. Looking up over, we have seen this menu. Schedules. We have. That is our flight plan we did. Results, that will show what are the bad results or whatever. That's not bothering. Traffics, for traffics you can have traffics online, choosing whatever you are using. If you are flying on VetSim or if you are flying on IVO. For example, I am taking VetSim here. If we click on VetSim, it will show the VetSim traffic around on the map. So I am waiting for it to get connected. Till then, till it connects, let us go to Aivlasoft. Let us plan here. Okay, here is a. Okay, here we can see that tower is active at EHAM, as well as there is so many traffic around. That you can that it is showing. You can zoom in and zoom out and see the traffic also. Sorry. So let us leave it as it is here and move to Aivlasoft EFB. I am also going to make a plan on Aivlasoft. as I say that I am going to do Pfpx as a plus Aivlasoft both. Starting up with my root setup, I am going to use 77800. Setting up my destination. Setting up my origin departure airport EGLL. Get airport from Heathrow to EHAM. I am just going to make it in very simple way. Routes, I already have route, so I can either mention it manually or I can even go to online here mentioning EGLL and EHAM, find route. Okay, it is giving something different. No, oh, I'm EGLL, that's the reason. It should be EBBR. I meant that. EBBR, let me change it. EBBR. Okay, that is now here. It is warning that runway assignment warning here, and for that you can check on Aivlasoft data provider. Here it will show what is the warning. Warning: navigation data runway ident 01 is not according to the simulator runway. So there is something different between the data on Aivlasoft and of FSX. It is because FSX symmetries and your nav data, latest nav data, I am using 1607. There is difference between the nav data and the scenery of FSX. That is the reason why it is giving this warning. So just you can ignore it. I am ignoring this, and EBBR, mentioning EBR and to EHAM going now. I am going to use route finder for that. Again EBBR EHAM and find route. Too many requests. Going back now, the server is busy. Oh my god. Now here server is busy. What? Okay, it is working now. Yeah, here I got Helen as my waypoint. It is same as I got in Pfpx. I got my route, departure, destination airport, my aircraft, and now I am going to get network. I am going to fly on VetSim, so I am taking VetSim as network, clicking start. Okay, my network has been started and it is connected to VetSim. Total distance 103 nautical miles, greater distance is 85 nautical miles. I presume that it will increase after planning. As we know, it has increased some. That is near about how much it was. Let me check back. Distance details here. It is elevation. 32 for EHM, pass cargo and all that. What the? Where it is mentioned, route, nautical miles, 117 nautical miles. Okay. Here it is. So it is little by like 10%, 15%. So it will be as it is 117 nautical miles. So I am going to cruise at the flight level 160, and as soon as I mention my flight level and uh, all the options are completed, so we see that all other menus are highlighted, has highlighted. Now I will activate it, and my plan is activated now. But still I have to mention EBBR ground, departure and route, and all this I have to configure. Starting where I have to spawn in. For that I have to check what runway is in use to for departure. So and after saying that, then I will decide where I have to spawn in. To check that, I will click on departure here, click on departure and click on select SID, and here it will show me favoring runways 20, 25 left, 25 right to Helen. Now as there is no ATC activated here, as we have already seen that EBBR has no ATC, so I will take myself. I will decide myself which runway I should choose to take off. Generally, people will use 25 left for approach. If approach if approach is for 25 left and 25 right, generally people will select 25 left for landing. I presume that, I expect that. So instead of 25 left, I am taking 25 right for my departure. I am minimizing it. So I have decided I am going to take off from 25 right. So now let me click on ground and check for where is 25 right, and I can zoom in and zoom out. This 25 left, and here it is 25 right. So now I can check for which gate will be closer, will favor me, so that I will take less time taxing to 25 right. So I see that this parking area is much more closer to 25 right, so I will take the parking or gate from this area, and that too I will take 170. Now here I am going to tell you about one option. I forgot in my previous demonstration. You see this OTPV here. If you click on OTPV, here it will show what aircrafts are already there on the ground. I see that one aircraft is already here on the ground. This, when you click on OTPV, that will show you the ground traffic. Right now it is on gate I think 145. This is 145. No, it is even this is odd, so that must be 148. Yeah, there is 148. Someone has already spawned in at 148, and you can even see it moving when he will start taxiing and to the runway. I think he is also decided to take off from runway 25, so he is spawning at here. I am going to spawn in at 168. Okay, I will take 168, 170 either. Okay, I will take 170. I am not going. Okay, let me describe a little about these gates. You are seeing that gates in different colors, and they are different type of different colors. They are in different colors. Light. There are some light blues. There is some dark blue, and there is one red and one in green. Green is for general aviations. A red one is for fuel pump. Dark blue is for airliners, and uh, light blue is for I guess so, and that is for general aviations. And the size, of course, some are you are seeing that some are in small, some are bigger, and some are more bigger. The size of those gates describes its size, that it is a small gate, medium gate, and heavy gate. So 178, 168, and 170, they are 170 is heavy, 168 is medium, 166 is, I believe, that is small gate. So I'm using Boeing 737-800. So I am going to spawn it at medium gate, that is 168. I hope so. So we have decided that I am going to spawn it at 168, and to reach runway 25 I am going to take a taxiway I5. Is it 15 or I5? I am confused. Okay, that is 15. Taxiway 15, taxiway 16, taxiway 7, and taxiway B1. Good. Or not good. Actually, I am going to take from 16 to E6, then F5, then W4, and then I will enter here 25 from this way. Fine. So I have decided my taxiways, and now I will configure here. I click on ground, select taxiways. Let me move a little here, and okay, whatever. Here it is. From gate, or whatever it is, gate or parking, I am not exactly sure. Let us spawn in. Okay, that is heavy. 160 is heavy, 170 is medium. Okay, 170 is medium, and it is closer. I am taking gate 178. It is here. From 178 I am going to take 15 is not there, so it is I5. Taking I5, taxiway I5, taxiway I6, taxiway E6. Where is E? Yeah, here it is, E6. Then taxiway F5, and then taxiway W4. I have to scroll down here to get W4, and yeah, that's all. And click OK, and we see that all my gates, taxiways are connected, and it is showing in orange, or yeah, pink or orange, whatever, in pink, dark pink, that how I am going to taxi to runway 25 right. So I have done with the ground operations. Now departure, now I will select the departure. Selecting departure, I will go to SID overview. I am departing towards west, northwest. So either you can click on to have a look towards departing north. Clicking departing north, it is taking NIK as departure. Let me zoom in and zoom out. Okay, it is taking NIK as my departure, and if I click to west, it is giving me Helen, Denote, and KOK and CIV as my departures. As my Waypoint is Helen, so surely I will take Helen as my departure. So I will click select SID, select 25 right, select departing west, and Helen, Helen 6C as Helen, and click OK. And here it will show that how I am going to depart to Helen. I am satisfied with that. If you are not, you can just go back and select your taxiways again. Select your departure again. But I am satisfied, so I am not going bothering much. Clicking on activate my departure. Departure has activated, and my further route has connected to Helen. En route, it is already taken. Nothing to do with there, as I already have waypoint as Helen. Arrivals. Clicking on arrival again, I have to check what star. Now star. Okay, for those, let me tell you about SID. Those who know, it is fine. But for those who don't know what SID stands for, SID stands for Standard Instrumental Departure. That is SID. Now, star at the arrival. Star overview. Now here what star stands for. Let me tell you about this to those who don't know what star stands for. Star stands for Standard Transaction Arriving Route. That is star. Standard Transaction Arrival Route. That what star stands for. Star overview. We are coming from south. Okay, that is southwest, but much towards south. So of course I will check arriving from south, and arriving from south, it is giving me river and anything more, not at all. And Helen also, yeah, here it is. So we can again take it Helen. Let us check it out. Arrival runways are 18, 36, 27, 36C, 18C, and all that. But we should not forget that ATC is also activated. So for that, let us go to EHM ground and have a look that how what is the situations of the runways at EHM. Heading towards north, we have 36C, 36 right, 18L, 18C, at 18R is heading towards south, while 6 runway 6 is heading towards southeast, and 4. Okay, we have overlooked what is the situation of the runways here. Going back to arrivals. Now again we will see 18R, 36R. That 18 hours from as we have already seen, north to south, heading towards south. 36R, 36C heading towards north. 27 is heading. So I expect that the ATC will give once again I am going to look. Uh, 36 or 36C. I presume that ATC will give me 36 right for arrival. I hope so. So for right now I am selecting 36 right, which I will change further if in case ATC gives me some other uh, runway for approach, but for right now I am taking it 36 right. I am coming from south, selecting south, Helen 1. I am again having Helen 1, so I will take Helen 1 as my star and click OK, and here it will show that how I am going to approach. I am satisfied with that. Click activate, and here is how I am going to make arrive. Coming to approach, click on approach. Nothing much to do here. 36R is already selected and I only have to select 36R. Here you can choose if you want any transition point. You can select transition point. If you don't, you just leave it as it is and click OK, and you can zoom it and zoom out that how you are going to approach. Here it is coming, of course it is coming from river. River is surely falling on the way, so I better take river also. As it is coming from southwest, I will take river as my transition point and click OK and select activate. Now it will show, oh my god, that is I did a wrong thing. I shouldn't have taken river as my arrival. Okay, now how you have to remove any of such, if you fall in any such condition, how you remove. Let me tell you, reselecting will not help you. If you think that just you will select this and then this, selecting this and not selecting this, it is not going to help you. For that, how you have to remove, let me tell you how you can do that. We have already seen that reconfiguring is not helping, so for that we have to go to the route. Check your waypoints here and you see river here, and as we don't want river, we go to modify, go to approach, click on river, remove star, and you see that river has been removed from the list. Once done, click done. Don't forget, each time you make any changes, don't forget to click activate. Always click activate. Now still we can see, still it is not so good. Yeah, going back again, going back, activate, and let us remove some more waypoints. Okay, after Helen I am going to insert river. I will select river, RIVER, inserting river. Where it has gone, let me find out. Okay, approach arrivals, EHM arrivals and EHM approach. Oh, I did something wrong. I should have click on root and click on Helen and then click on select. I should have selected from, now I should have mentioned here RIVER, not even at this point. I think somewhere else. Okay, we'll do it later. I will show you later what we have to do, but I'm going to remove the waypoints first. All these waypoints after EHAM SID. Okay, now done. Now going activate it, and now going to click on arrival, select arrival 36 right, coming from south, taking Hele. Oh, I shouldn't have taken, because it is already mentioned in reverse. I shouldn't have taken that waypoint, and click OK and activate it. And here we see that we have come to river, and this time I'm not going to make that mistake again. I am going to approach, select approach and click ILS. I'm not going to select this and click OK and click activate. Yeah, perfect. Now here we see that after river I am just directly going to vectors, and that looks perfectly fine, and my flight plan is finished. And if we can zoom in and zoom out, and we can see that how we are going to take off and how we are doing the flight. We'll take off from here, going to Helen, then at this point, and coming to river, and then direct at this point and approaching 36 right. Fine, perfect. So we have done with this, and now I am going to and it is already, you see that it is already 1925 here, and we have in Pfpx we have mentioned our okay, we have scheduled our flight plan. According to this flight plan, it is 9:10. We are already late, so we have to amend the time. We have to change the schedule for departure, and it is showing delay by 01. We have not delayed yet, and departure yet, and it is, you see, as we have not responded, and it is keeping on delaying. How delay time. Anyway, not worrying about that. We can do that again, and we have done with this EHM ground. I'm not going to do this ground thing right now. I'll do it later after landing, because configuring right now will be not better for me to do right now. Now let me start. My simulator till I configure the time on Pfpx, as it will take time, so it will take time. So I will started this till I do here. To amend this, I will go back to plan flight plan. Current time it is showing 1928, and I 2030, take it as 2030, and sorry, 1930. So doing everything from, I am going to do it from cold and dark. So let me take it as I am going to take off at 2000 hours, that is 20 p.m. So I will change it here. Standard departure time 2000 hours, and estimated departure time 2000 hours. Okay, and estimated EET, I will taxing plus go arounds and all that. I will I think I will take like I will take like 55 minutes. I can, or 1 hour. Okay, let me take 1 hour. 0100. No, that will be too much and to do. So I think let me take it 55 minutes. Estimated arrival time 55 minutes, and rest is fine. And again, when each time you do any changes, you have to compute it again. Compute flight and release. Okay, so I got the new flight plan here. Continue, yes. So I am deleting the previous one. Or cancel. Select it, cancel it, and then delete it. Okay, that is been deleted already. Yeah, that's better. I am already my Pfpx has already started, so according to my flight plan, I am going back to the ground, and as I have decided, I will spawn in at gate 170. So I am spawning at EBBR gate 170 from the list. Yes, click OK. I have some mess with vaccine, so right now okay. Now I have to spawn in at gate. So starting now. Okay, here you see that the aircraft which was here has started taxiing. You see that it is moving here. It come from that point to this point, and you will see that it will keep moving ahead. Later you will notice the changes of its position time to time, showing its that's how you can see the traffic on the ground when you click on OTPV. That's about it. Okay, I am going to spawn in now. better I don't waste much time on all that.